Whether you like it or not.
Here we are.
I am Heather.
And I am Deborah.
And I can be found on Instagram and Ravelry at Shorty Pete.
And I can be found as the Dutchman's wife.
Sweet! So, finished objects.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is everybody ready for Christmas?
Oh my gosh, it's that time of the year.
Yeah, so busy.
Busy, busy, crazy, crazy.
Too many things going on, not enough time to knit all those things that you planned to do all year and waited until the last minute to actually complete.
What was that meme or thing that I saw that they posted to our group on WhatsApp? Keep calm and knit it for next Christmas or something like that. Yeah.
That's exactly it.
Yeah. Just let it go.
I have 4 hats to complete, and every time I think I'm getting closer to being done, I find out somebody else is coming to our family Christmas party.
How can your family be growing?
Well, boyfriends and, those kinds of things.
Who's got a boyfriend?
Ashlyn.
Oh! I didn't know that.
Yeah. Oh, you didn't know that?
No.
Oh, he's adorable.
Oh, good,
he's so
good,
cute.
good.
Yeah, they've been dating for, almost a year now.
Oh, so you have to give something to him.
Oh, yeah. He's
See, I'm so
such a
bad
good
at all
kid.
this. I'm just like, nah.
Yeah, I've got a lot
Yeah.
to do, but that's okay.
Yeah.
It's gonna be over soon.
I don't have a damn thing to do.
I don't count the days till Christmas. I count the days till it's over.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't.
You're
anyway,
lucky.
I yes and no.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't think I have anything. Well, I do have some stuff because I'm going to, I'm flying out on Christmas to go to Chicago to my best friends, and so I need to get the boys, something. But it'll probably end up being a gift card.
Yeah.
And then while I'm there, it's also one of their birthdays, so I kind of have to, And then I was thinking, well, I didn't get the other one. His birthday's in June. I didn't get him anything, so I kind of owe him something.
Especially if you're going to get to the other one.
I know.
Oh.
So I probably...
Yeah.
So we'll see. We'll see. I'm going to be going to a yarn shop when I'm at 10, because we're going from Chicago to Tennessee, and so there's a couple yarn shops. So I'm going to ask the boys if they want me to knit them hats.
Oh, that's a good idea.
And
then they can pick out their yarn or something.
And then that could be, my quote-unquote souvenir yarn. I don't know. Maybe I'm being optimistic that I'm going to spend only
good luck
enough
with that.
money on 2 hats. Yeah, fat chance, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't even go to Joann's without buying.
I know.
How am I going to go to friggin' Tennessee and not spend money on yarn?
Exactly. Oh, I love traveling and going to the knitting shops. That's my favorite
Oh
thing.
my gosh, yeah. So 'tis the season.
Yep.
'Tis the season. Got any finished objects?
I have 2.
Woohoo!
This hat, it looks really small, but it stretches out pretty good. It fits Ron.
Well, that's good.
It fits my husband, so I know
There
it
you
fits.
go. If it fits an adult head, then there's a good chance it will fit. Who's that for? Do you know?
It's for my son-in-law, and my husband says it'll be fine because he has a smaller head.
Oh yeah, he's
So we're
a
good.
skinny
He's a
skinny little
guy.
thing.
And this fits me, so I think we'll be fine. But if I'm going to make it again, I'm definitely going to go up.
What size needles was that done on? That looks tiny.
So the pattern called for a 2.5, and I didn't have a 2.5. So I started it out on a 3, and the 3 was huge. So I took it all out in Deborah fashion, and
Rip out number 1.
Started again with with 2s, and I would definitely use a 2.5 if I was going to do it again. But I did the provisional cast on, so it's got the cuff is thicker, which is really nice. And I made it a little bit longer so it covers your entire ear.
Oh, that's nice.
It's really comfy. I really like it. So
That's really nice.
didn't really enjoy this color, but
It's done.
It's his color, so it was
He'll
good.
love it.
Yeah, he will. And I finished Stoney's, I don't know, cat sack.
Spoiled
I
rotten.
guess. Oh, he is. Because this took up all my... I realized that this took all my knitting time.
Yeah. Screw the grandkids and their hats. We need to finish the cat's bag.
The cat's bag. And the cat better like it. I've tried to get him to go in there and he kind of goes in and goes out. But
I wonder if you could because you need to elaborate on the cat bag. Maybe put a little memory foam mattress inside there.
Yeah, I'll go spend all my
Yeah.
shopping time seeing if I can find that
See
now.
if you can, and if not, then maybe you could sew it
Sew it, yeah.
and slide that little mattress in there, and I bet he'll spend all day.
Maybe for next Christmas.
Oh,
I'm
gosh.
gonna try and put something
Stiff.
stiff in there, so this will
That the
stay
hole
open and this
stays
will
open,
fall, and I
yeah.
think that he'll like that. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, I can't believe
I mean,
did
even
that.
something as, you know, those metal hangers from the dry cleaners.
Right.
You know, if you
Just
could
bend
just, yeah.
Yeah, I think I'll be able to work something out. But
Or, yeah.
so
Anyway, you know me and my MacGyver head. All of a sudden, I'm like, ooh, how could we do that? We could jimmy rig it with one of those loops from the cross stitch. You could put that thing in.
That's what I
Man,
did too.
me and my little MacGyver
You are.
mind. It's crazy. It's just boom. It just goes.
I was thinking if all else fails, I could throw a bunch of catnip in there and then he would use it.
Oh, sure. Absolutely. Hang out in there all day.
I just want him to use it after all that work.
Yeah.
But I
and
really
not tear it up.
Yeah, well, yeah. I really like this yarn. It's the Dishy from Knit Picks, and I even ordered some more of it because it was kind of
Nice.
fun to knit with. It'll make nice dishcloths. I don't use them, but
Yeah.
gifts for next year.
Get
Not
started
this year.
now. Yeah.
Lord.
Yeah, definitely. Well, I have I have 3 finished projects,
Yay.
but none of them are here for me to be able to show you.
Well, that's a good thing. That means you got them out on time.
Yes, one was when we podcasted last time, my sister-in-law, we were doing those cowls.
Yeah.
And I had the one that was in that Carolina blue done, but I had another one that was in like a brown and had some green. I don't want to call it was a tweed yarn, but it was, you know, maybe.
It was pretty.
So I will insert picture of that. And then as soon as I finished that, I was like, okay, I'm back on my summer sweater, my Melanie Berg Spice Market on the Spice
On the
Market.
Spice
On
Market?
the Spice, is that what it's
I
called?
think so.
Shawl. I'm back to my knitting. And then I saw on Facebook.
I'm so envious.
I saw on Facebook my friend Michelle, who she and I worked together, oh gosh, over a decade ago. We actually worked together for almost 10 years.
Wow.
And it's probably been 10 years since we worked together. Oh gosh. We knew each other in my 20s, let's put it that way.
Wow.
So she was diagnosed with cancer earlier this year.
Oh.
And it was totally a fluke that they even discovered it. And it's like the widowmaker in the sense for women.
Mm-hmm.
And she was going in for, I want to say a hysterectomy or something. And they discovered ovarian cancer, and it was like bad, like whatever ranking high, but anyway. So she was lucky. She was very lucky that they found it, and then she went through the chemo, and her daughter, she had a child later in life. I think she was 42 when she had her daughter, and she's 50, turned 50 this past September. Maybe she's 51. Anyway, not important. She, her daughter didn't want her to lose her hair. So, I don't know if you know this. I didn't know this. They have these ice packs that you put on your head. Maybe I shouldn't share that picture of her.
That doesn't sound very comfortable.
Yeah, not comfortable at all. So in the morning, she'd have her chemo, and from there, they would start these ice pack. She would be there for like 8 hours.
Oh my goodness.
And you'd have to change the pack on her head every 20 minutes. And you have to wrap it asymmetrically. Like the first time, you know me with how strong my hands are. So I went once to help her because she needs help. Somebody has to help her get the cap on and to wrap it, or she can't do it herself. So people would come and do shifts. Somebody would do the first 4 hours, somebody would do the second 4. I mean, it was like crazy. Anyway, so you know how strong I am. Mm-hmm. So I'm like taking the ace bandage and I'm wrapping. Oh dear God, we had to take a picture of her. I mean, her face, you could just see her eyes sticking out of the ace bandage, and her cheeks were all like mushed up. And I was just like, I am so sorry, Michelle. She could hardly talk. She was like, I'm sorry. Oh, she was like, maybe Valerie should do the wrapping from now on. And I'm like, okay, I'm sorry. I'll rotate the little caps. And yeah, I wrapped her up a little too tight.
Oh, and that's supposed to make the hair not...
Stop falling out.
Wow.
So it did help, but she is very thin. And she had thick hair that she had never dyed once.
Oh my goodness.
And now that she's gone through the chemo, her hair's coming in gray.
Oh wow.
Yeah, she never had to dye her hair. She told me that on her birthday, I think 2 years ago. She's like, "Oh, I've never dyed my hair." I'm like, "Are you kidding me?
Wow.
I've been dyeing my hair since I was in my 20s."
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Forever. Not anymore.
Yeah.
Over it.
So, but yeah, so now she
Wow.
she might not, she might just let it go. But the point is, this whole elaborate thing is she posted on Facebook that her head is cold. So she's needing and wanting to wear hats at work. But she has only like one hat and it does not coordinate with her clothes and everything. So she put out there, if anybody could make her some hats, these are the colors that I typically wear. I would really appreciate it. So you know me, I'm like, damn it, I thought I was going to get to work on my own shit. You know, my heart, it grew just a little bit that day. So I ran to Walmart. We have like the smallest, itty bittiest Walmart.
I think we might have mentioned that before. Seriously, it is the worst.
It's so small. So she said she wore maroon, black, turquoise. I think those were the three main colors. They had the perfect maroon, one skate.
One
I
wasn't
needed
enough?
two. No,
Oh.
I needed two. They didn't have any turquoise. In black, they had one skate.
Oh my gosh.
So this is what I did. This is a long ass story just to get to. So I bought this chunky gray. It is a different color than the slippers. It's actually, I think, a darker color than the slippers that I made.
I was thought it was the same.
Yeah, no, it's actually a different color. I know. I wish I could have used the other. Yeah. And then this is the closest quote-unquote turquoise I could find.
That's a pretty color, though.
Yeah, it's called Peacock, which is an appropriate name for it. But so hopefully those two colors will help her. And they came out really nice. Again, I will insert pictures because I did take some pictures of them all finished up. And they are the same pattern as what I'm wearing.
Oh, okay.
This one is a little looser and drapier because, the yarn's just thinner. So with this, I mean, this was a nice, I mean, it's going to keep her head warm.
Oh, good.
And I tried it on a couple of people, actually Claudia and her husband Corey, when we went to go watch the Kansas City Chiefs football game.
Nice.
I had them try it on to see about the ears, and so I think it should be good. So those three things were mailed out, and hopefully she'll like them, and that they.
That was nice of you to do that.
Yeah. So once I finish that, then I'm back now to my projects.
To your own.
To,
I don't think I'm going to be seeing any of my own projects for a while. For one, if I don't get my Christmas gifts done, then they're going to get given half done, and then I'm going to have to finish them.
Be in the box with the needles.
Yes.
Don't fiddle with it, because you don't want any stitches to fall off. Now give that back so I can finish it.
Finish it. Yeah, that used to be a big family joke because I've done it before a few times. So hopefully I won't have to this year, but you know what? Things have gotten really busy. So,
yeah,
we'll see.
So yeah. So this is my purchases and my finished projects. Oh, yeah, I have another. Do you have any purchases?
I don't think, hell, I haven't bought anything for myself this time
Christmas.
of year.
Tis
I did,
the
though,
season.
I bought the cutest fabric for my bags. I've been working on the bags a little bit. Oh, my goodness, I cannot wait to start it. But I do like an assembly line, so I'll do a whole bunch of them at one time. Mm-hmm. But I have this fabric obsession, so I'll buy all this fabric, and then I can't touch it. I can't touch it until I finish the ones that are sitting there and need to be finished. So I'm anxious to
Get them
get
done.
them done because they're going to be
Good.
really
It'll
cute.
give you a little motivation.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Well, I did make a purchase. It's not knitting related, but it was really damn cute, and so I thought I'd share. You ready?
Yeah.
I got me some pajamas.
Oh, look how cute those
And
are.
look at how cute! They got
Oh my
little
gosh.
campers.
Oh, those are cute.
Isn't
those are
that
perfect
cute?
for you.
I know,
That's
with the
really cute.
camper, and it has all the different campers and trailers,
Those are
and
cute.
we are not going to do a podcast where we're sitting here in our holiday pajamas.
Oh, I never even thought of that. But I
Oh,
don't have any holiday
really?
pajamas.
Grocery-
It was
The
probably
Grocery
a
Girls, I
good
think
girl.
their last episode, podcast, they were in their pajamas, and Chelsea Pearls,
Huh.
they do a holiday special,
That's cute.
and they're in their holiday pajamas and drinking coffee and
That's
whiskey or bourbon or something.
cute. Sounds
But
like
yeah,
fun.
anyway, oh yeah, that would be a lot of fun, but I don't think that we're going to have the time
No.
to
No.
pull something like that
And I
off.
don't have any
But these
Christmas
were-
pajamas or time to shop for them.
Yeah,
So.
but these were, I went in
Really cute.
for Pet Safe ice salt melt or ice melt and CLR. I had to do some work at my shop. And, well, I came out with
Those
these cute little
cute
things.
pajamas.
So-
Those are cute.
So anyway, I just had to, not knitting related, but
But cute.
adorable nonetheless.
Well, they're kind of knitting related because you're going to be wearing them while you're knitting.
That's
so.
very true. I will.
Yeah.
I will. So, what are you working on right here in front of you?
This is the Violet Beanie. It's a free pattern on Ravelry. I've made it once before. I made one out of a tweed yarn, and it was green, and it was so cute, and I loved it. And I had it in my shop as a display. And this cute lady came in with the prettiest red hair, and she fell in love with that hat. So I let her buy it. So I've always wanted to make another one for me, which this one will not be.
I was just going to say, are you seriously knitting for yourself?
No. So I could probably, potentially be making another one soon. But it's going fast and
Come on.
it's cute. I hope it's going to fit.
Hey.
Taking it out at this point is not going to be an option. If it doesn't fit, it doesn't matter.
Good.
I'll never know that
She's
they never
scared
wear
of
it,
the
right?
cat. She's scared of Stony. Huh, Dakota and Stony got into a little scuffle earlier,
Oh,
I know.
did they?
Yeah.
Oh.
Got her, she went back to the choppers area,
Uh-huh.
and Stony pinned her in there,
Oh,
and they had a
no.
full-on, you didn't hear me scream?
Uh-uh.
Yeah, I thought she was having a fight with one of the dogs.
Oh.
And then I saw Stony come out, and I was like, oh, you stinker! Look at her, she's scared. Come here, come say hi.
Oh, she's so funny. Where's Stony go?
On the chair.
Oh, that's his little place.
Yep. He's on the chair. Oh, your toes in my sweater.
There's Dakota.
I guess I should state, I did not knit this sweater, just in case anybody's wondering.
It's cute.
I still have yet to finish an adult sweater. I am in the process.
You'll get there. You'll get it.
Yeah, so you're working on that hat.
Yeah.
And then you've got 3 more then besides that one, or 2 more?
3.
3, total of 4.
Mm-hmm.
It's empty. It's empty.
No, it's not.
Oh, there was
My
3
dog's,
kibbles.
My dog's eating the cat's food.
No, there was only 3 kibbles. I swear. I looked when he got up.
Okay.
If anything, there was 3 little nuggets. That's it.
It's an ongoing battle at this house.
Yeah.
We have too many animals. We can't. Never know who's where.
The
or-
only one who doesn't have to worry about their food being eaten is the rabbit.
Yeah. No, they eat the rabbit's food.
How?
They stick their tongue in through the cage to eat the food.
Oh, that's funny.
Or they get in the bag. I have to keep it locked up. And it's not just one of, it's all of them. All the dogs and the cat eat the rabbit's food.
Oh, that's too funny.
And they all eat each other's stuff except for the poor rabbit. He only gets his own food. So,
That's too funny.
well, I haven't been making a lot of progress on my knitting because I taught my grandson how to knit. It was so much fun, and he's so cute. He loves it. He's really enjoying it. and he picked it up really fast. He's 10 years old. He got a real big kick out of the stab it, strangle it, scoop out the guts, and throw it off the cliff. And he laughs every time I tell him, you just got to push your stitches up a little bit more so you can throw him off the cliff. That's funny. So yeah, I've been spending a lot of time with him, teaching him to knit, but worth every single second of it. Even if these gifts don't get done, I don't care.
Even if they don't get them until the middle of January.
I don't care. Because he's just really enjoying it, and it's been fun to
Oh,
watch
that's
him.
great.
Yeah.
That's great.
And it's always so amazing to me how quickly kids pick it up.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
It's just everything.
Yeah.
They're just like, okay,
Yeah.
I got it.
It's crazy. Yeah. So it's been fun though. He's making. So I always try to have people make a dishcloth when I'm first teaching them, so that when they're done, they have something that they can use. Well, I've been wanting to yarn bomb my refrigerator for a long time because I know it sounds crazy, but just the handles.
Oh, okay.
Because every time I go to open that fridge, I swear there's food on those handles. I don't know how.
So
they do
were
it.
you thinking? Sorry, here goes the MacGyver brain of mine. Are you thinking that it's going to be removable so you can wash it?
No. Mm-mm.
So the food will just stick on the thingy.
Yeah, and then we'll just when they get yucky, we'll just cut them off and
Sounds
mix
gross.
it. No.
Okay.
When they it doesn't. It's not like it's major food. It's just like I'm just real sensitive to things like that. Like I'm constantly going around wiping off doorknobs.
I'm just thinking, make a sleeve, Velcro, and then you can wrap it and be able to pull it off, throw it in the wash.
Velcro and yarn are not friends. They're
Dishcloth yarn?
No, I didn't use a dishcloth yarn.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
They're enemies.
I assumed.
No,
Sorry.
we just used a wool. We're just using leftover stuff I
Okay.
have, and he's
I
just
gotcha.
practicing. And we'll just, I'm just gonna put him on and sew him down the middle when he's done with it.
Speaking of the
Want to say hi?
Hi.
Yep. So he's making those, and that's gonna be really nice. So I don't have to constantly wipe the fridge off every time I open the door.
Excuse me, it's the rabbit.
Rabbit.
I have a time limit on how long I can stay in the room, and then it starts to get me.
Oh, I'm so glad I don't have any of those allergies. I'd be in some serious trouble.
I know. Well, and the problem is that we typically record on my day off. And I'm notorious for forgetting to take my allergy pill on my day off because,
'Cause you're
you
not
know,
at
I'm out
work.
of my routine.
Right.
You know, I'm not getting up. I'm not, you know, it's just, I get up and have a cup of coffee and sit and, you know, and so yeah, more often than not, I forget to take my allergy pill on my day off.
Come here. You want to say hi?
This
This is Josie.
yeah, this is pretty
Look over
girl
here. Can you see
Josie.
over
Can you, Josie,
Josie?
can you look over here?
Say hi.
Oh, she's a pretty girl standard poodle.
Yeah, she's very needy. She
Thinks she's a golden retriever or a lap.
Or-
Really a golden retriever.
or a lap dog. Yeah. She
Well,
just,
and a lap dog.
she just
yeah.
wants to be on your lap, which is not going to happen because she's way too big.
Huh.
Yeah.
And constant petting. She
yeah.
does that
You can't.
nuzzle, that nose nudge.
Yeah.
All the time.
Yeah.
Well, I can show progress on my summer sweater.
Oh yes. Okay, you gotta get down, girl. This is not love time.
And I remembered to put in a progress creeper.
Now you sound like me. I can never talk.
Progress keeper. So the little orange stitch marker is where I was last time. So I've done all this, but
Wow, you've gotten far.
oops, that was one of my
Your end cap?
ends that came off. But with that said, I have pictures and video that I will insert. There's 13 stitches in between in this section. And once I picked this back up and started working on it again, one of the sections, I can't remember if it was this one or this one, but it had 14. And I'm like, what's going on? Or maybe it had one less. Anyway, it didn't have the right number of stitches. So I'm like, I can do this. So I was brave and I thought I figured out where it was. I'm like, I will back down that one stitch and pull it up. It didn't work. Because it's in the lace section. So
Right.
it's slip, slip, knit, or knit
Yeah,
two
so
together,
they're
and then
offset.
yarn over, and all that. I can't keep that crap straight.
No.
So instead of panicking, I just took a deep breath. I grabbed the stitch that was where it was at with one of these, I just slipped it on there. Then I fed through a lifeline, and I thought I had it straight, like in the correct stitches. And then I said, okay, I'm going to tink just this section.
Oh,
Yeah.
Wow.
I know. I've never done
The
anything.
whole thing you did?
Not the whole.
No, yeah, that whole section you.
Yeah. I did
Oh my gosh.
that. So I tinked back down. I think it was probably 6 rows.
And got it all back.
And then, and then I worked because then there were lattices, there was long
Yeah.
floats.
Right.
So I worked the floats then back up in pattern.
I am so proud of you.
I couldn't believe
That
I did it.
I am so proud of you. Oh my goodness.
I have video, people.
That is
obviously
awesome.
because as I'm talking, I probably edited and put that in. Yeah. I'm like I gotta show that I did this. I'm trying to figure out
Wow.
how to prop up my camera, and then with the light, and I don't have like a tripod, and I'm like trying to do that. I'm like, oh, I'm not in the screen. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, Heather. That was brave, and
Yeah.
I'm impressed.
I couldn't believe it. So if I look,
Okay, you had enough.
I could
That's enough.
probably,
That's enough.
yeah, it was probably this section right here. And there's this little spot right here that's a little bit wider right now. But once I block it, now my shawl, which of course I am mid-row, which is
Oh,
horrible. I know.
So pretty.
Crap, you hold the tail, because I... So, last time you guys saw it, I think I just finished this color. So, main color, this is the last, this is color number 6. And now I've just started in on something new and different. And it is going to be where the gray color wraps around, and I'll have these pockets of contrasting color. But I just started on a stitch, and I googled it. I'm doing it right, but I don't think it's visually coming out the way it's supposed to because I knit so tight.
You might have to do a couple of rows before you can really.
See, it's supposed to, I think, be like 3 down here, it comes together in the middle, and then 3 on top. Yeah, I might. It's the
I think,
first.
yeah.
It's the first time I'm doing it, so hopefully, because I knit so tight. But
You do.
but yeah, so finally onto a new section on that. So that's good.
That's so pretty. Those colors are just striking. I love them.
Yeah, I knew that was coming.
Why
So
do we
yeah.
have all these animals in here.
So that's those are my works in progress, and
Awesome.
yeah. So I don't think.
Do you have any plans for future knitting?
Yes. My next sweater is the one from, it wasn't Vogue. It was, I think, one of the magazines that Johanna,
Oh,
a magazine that she had brought in. Remember, it was a green with a big cable, thick, chunky yarn.
I don't remember, but I don't.
But I
remember
bought this.
anything.
You might remember. I bought all the black chunky from you, and then we had to get. There wasn't enough, and so there was enough on, like Encore chunky or
Oh
bulky
yeah,
or something.
I remember.
And we were like, well, we can make it work, and I'm gonna do the cowl part in the.
The other one. Yep, I remember now.
So I'm debating. I'm like tempted to start that because I'm now realizing that my first sweater project and its lace
Yeah, that was.
might not have been the best idea because I'm kind of like, oh my gosh, I want it to be done already.
Yeah, that lace takes a long time.
Yeah, so that and then which I think I mentioned before, the Night Shift by Andrea Mowry. I was debating. There's a couple we were debating about that being a possibility for a knit along.
And that's color work, right?
But it's like it's color work, but it's like the mosaic
Oh, okay. That's
where
that's pretty
you
easy.
slip the
I like
stitches
that.
and stuff,
It goes fast.
and it's worsted weight.
That'll go
You know
very quick.
that. But you know what? I had a thought today. We're gonna have our first Salt Lake City. What's it called?
Stitches.
Stitches Salt Lake. And I was thinking, you know how when people go to Rhinebeck or they have like their sweaters that they, what do you knit for? What'd you knit for? It's in October.
Yeah.
October might not be sweater weather here. It can
It depends. Yeah.
be. It can be, and sometimes it's.
You never know.
Yeah, you just don't know. So I was wondering, maybe what our knit along, whatever we decide, maybe it should be something that we do as a group for Stitches Salt
That
Lake.
would be good. That would be fun. Yeah. That'd be a good idea.
Yeah. So anyway, we obviously haven't decided what our next knit along is, and maybe it's not the one that starts in January, but
Lottie.
maybe we'll start more than one.
Lottie.
Start a knit along for Stitches Salt Lake, and then possibly do something else. But yeah, anyway, that was just a thought I had today of doing something that we're all coordinated with,
Yeah, that
so
would be
that when
fun.
we go to Stitches Salt Lake,
That would be fun.
we might end up like, I don't know, in a magazine or something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That would be fun. I'll have matching sweaters. That'd be cute.
Yeah.
So I've been doing a lot of thinking about the next year and what I want to do and things and learn something, and I'm starting to rethink my thoughts.
Let's see. Let's go down this road. No, maybe let's go this way instead.
So I really like doing the hats for everybody, and I want to do some Fair Isle, and I'd like to, or stranded Fair Isle, whatever. I'd like to kind of make up some of my own patterns. That would be, the color work.
Because that's
in
where
there.
you should start, is
Yeah.
making your own patterns with that.
Well,
kind.
just put the color work in there. So I was planning on doing those for everybody next year, and just trying to do one a month. But after how stressed I've been this last little time trying to finish these easy hats, I'm like, I don't know about this. But I do want to do a colorwork sweater, and I'm going to finish those colorwork gloves. So
Yeah.
I haven't touched the gloves since the last time that you burst my bubble and informed me that they were way too small.
Way
and
too
you're right. So I just
She
stuck them
hasn't
away.
ripped them out yet.
No. But I'm going to. And then I'm going to start, that'll be my January 1st starting project. And I'm
Good.
just going to try and do a lot of color work next year.
Yeah.
See how it goes.
I like it. Yeah.
It'll be fun.
So if anybody has any suggestions, patterns,
Yeah.
please comment.
Yeah, please.
Any kind of suggestions on some knit along ideas, whether it be sweaters or, I think sweaters or shawls would probably be the best. I mean, we could even do a colorwork hat, but again, in October.
I like sweaters. And you know what's nice too is
And there's a lot of people in our group who've never done a
Yeah.
sweater.
and they're not difficult to do. They really are
As
not.
long as we pick a pattern that's worsted.
They stand.
DK, I can make,
Yeah,
but at least.
worsted goes a lot faster, but cardigans
Yeah.
might even be nice too, because that way, if we wanted to remove them, we could do that.
Yeah.
So that might be an option as well. So, and I want to try steeking as well this year. I have a pillow that I'm going to make that's in color work. And I was going to try and just do it in a round and then steek it. But
For the pillow, why would
Yeah.
you?
because you got to knit, the front part of the pillow is
Uh-huh.
flat, right? So I thought, well, if I knit it in the round and then I can steek
Oh,
it.
because you're not knitting the entire. It's just the
Yeah,
front
just the
panel.
front.
The front panel that you.
Yeah.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah. And that would be a great practice for steeking.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I think I still might try that. I had 2 color work patterns I was going to do for pillows. One wouldn't work to steek. It's going to be way too long of a float. And trying to pick up a blue yarn with a white yarn and hide it, it's just going to not work very well. But the other one I think will work, so I'm going to try it.
Cool.
Because I'm kind of afraid to make an entire sweater and then steek it.
Yeah.
That would be
I-
scary.
Everybody says it's not that big of a deal, but it does sound and seem very intimidating to me. But
Yeah, I can do it on pillow.
hey, I just did my first knitting surgery.
You did a great job too. I'm so impressed. That's awesome.
That was a little scary.
Exciting.
Yeah.
I'm
So
very proud of you.
what's today? The 12th?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. We probably won't talk to anybody until the first of the year.
No, because you'll be gone.
Yeah, because I'm gonna be out of town.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
holy crap!
So
Merry Christmas. Happy Kwanzaa. Happy New Year. Happy Hanukkah that's now is finished. I hope you had a good Hanukkah. All right.
Anyway.
Thanks so much.
Enjoy yourself, everyone. Enjoy
Yes,
the
be
holidays.
safe.
Enjoy your families.
Make it memorable.
Definitely.
Don't stress yourself out
Don't do that.
as much as you can. I know it's hard to avoid that sometimes this time of the year. So, all right.
Bye. See you next year.
All right. Yeah. See you in 2019. Oh my gosh. Can you believe it? I can't believe it.